Boulder Vlog, March 5th, 2020, Thursday. But right now it's Friday at 12:20 in the morning on March 6th. I didn't do my. That's like. There's something up with my. There's something on my video camera. It's like super fuzzy. There we go. So I must have put my finger on it or something. So, okay, yeah. I was averse to doing a video earlier because I'm like stuck on the computer all day and it's just kind of like, not what I wanted to be doing. The rule is not to work on the website, but I need to get this done because I'm obsessed with it. And it is a website project, but it's related to imminently related to the biking, so it got greenlit, even though I think today was my third day off. So yeah, I walked up the stairs today from the store, no leg soreness. Wait, although I did ride my bike to my mom's house today. Because I had to ride to the hospital to pick her up. She had hand surgery and was drugged up, so I had to drive her car back, put the bike in the trunk, and then she made me food, and we hung out, and then I did her dishes and stuff for her, and then I rode home, and my legs were super sore and weak riding on the bike today. That's for dang sure. But walking up the stairs, I wasn't. But anyway, I didn't do any exercise because I'm doing my project and it's just dragging on. So I ended up making 104 rides. I want to do 100, but I did 104 because I realized too late that I wanted to do Strava. I had to go into the Strava loops, not Strava ups and downs because they're incorporated in other rides, but specific loops. Rode onto my Garmin from the Google or Strava I made. So, and then once I was finally, I had to run through it a few times to make sure it was good. I didn't, on all of them, I didn't calculate climbing compared to distance ratio, and I didn't, I think a couple of them were doubled up because I deleted a couple. It was originally like 106 or 107 or something. I had to, make sure they're all named how I wanted them. You know, you never get it right the first time on all of them. There's so many of them. And then I had to, And so then I copied them and put them on the website. I'm doing them in different metrics. The first one was longest to shortest, and Garmin organized that for me, so it's just a cut and paste. And that was the first one. So then I colorized it, which took a little bit of time. And then after that, I set the Garmin website onto alphabetical. And so I did a word search. I just copy the first part, do a word search. It identifies which one I'm looking at, and I copy it off the YouTube, off my website, because it's already programmed all the different fonts into it. And then I put that down the list. And then after alphabetical, first is distance, then alphabetical. Then I'm going to do meters, elevation change. And I can find out which ones those are because there's a certain narrower in the search of ones from certain elevation change. So I'll just do the different levels of them. That'll help me go by quicker. And dump those suckers on the same way. And then that's the three of them. Oh yeah, and then climbing percentage, which I'm way interested in. I bought reefer last night. I'm gonna reefify up hardcore when I'm done with this, and I'm just gonna study, memorize. The distance, the height, but also the percentage, and just be like, okay, which one? Yeah. So and even the alphabetical, just get them all going. I could get 100 in my head pretty good, probably, if I look at it after I have it organized these different ways. And then it's scary. I was explaining to my mom earlier today, it's going to completely revolutionize writing because before you get out and you're like, where am I going? I don't know how many far. What is it? This time you think of everything and beforehand. You go, okay, I'm doing that ride. I'm doing it. Okay, because I have this much time. Let's go. Pack the food, then you just do it. There's nothing to make you stop. What are you going to do? Suddenly get sick halfway through? You just go. Poof. And that way you don't even think once you're on the bike because the computer tells you where to go. And you know you're going on some crazy ass adventure you've never done before. You know, like growing up here riding, like in high school and stuff, I'd do the same course, the same exact thing over and over again. It'd be like my go-to rides. They're all, you know, the roads and the mountain ones. I want to put them on favorites here. Most of them are mountains, so I only don't have that many as go-to. But you know, after school you go and do Neva or Nelson or St. Vrain, you know, and it's like just over and over again. So to do these like all over, you know, I have the time now to spend all day riding, so I can do huge rides. Yeah, man, like I'm excited. Just and it'll work well and it'll actually help me motivate to do the audiobooks too because when you look at a ride, you look at how much do you know how much time it's going to take because you know how fast you are. The computer tells you all that stuff anyway. It'll tell you the predicted and it'll be right. So you know how much time you have. So then you just make a book that matches it, you know? Like I got in the habit before of wanting to do books that were 90 pages because I did a book that was 90 pages and it was done in like 70 minutes. And that was just a great just time period for me, just to be able to focus for that period of time. And also for the computer. That's about as far as a computer can go before it gets garbled and you have to get in there and redo it. So yeah, to do that same thing with bike rides, you know, be like, okay, I think I, and to put them together, you know, like to be able to handle a 10-hour bike ride and it's the same difficulty to handle a 10-hour book and you just go, and then you get into the habit of that. That's what I'm super excited about. So yeah, that'll go well together because you don't have to think about anything. You don't even focus on the book. You're not thinking anything about navigation because the computer's right there for you. All you have to figure, and the computer even helps you has the radar. I have the radar. So the computer tells me every single time a car's coming up on me and where the car is as the line comes up. It's so cool. So I know exactly when a car is just about to pass me and how fast it's going even because the line comes up. So, you know, you can, and the way that my bike is with the aero bar, you know, you get in the habit of being aero bar all the time. All you have to do is do one of these and you can look right behind you real easily because the arms are just out of the way, so you can look back for cars too. So, plus with these AirPods, you can hear cars too. Like if a car's too close, just about to hit you, the AirPod might give you that extra sound you might need to dodge out of the way just in the nick of time. Anyway, yeah, I think like self-driving cars is going to end up being a good thing for cyclists because it's the unpredictability factor which gets people killed. Yeah, I was just listening. Well, lately here I was listening to Montesquieu again, which I got really into. But I was in like Joe Rogan a lot today. I was high and a little bit stressed. I don't really want to be doing this. You know, I'm losing valuable training time. I feel sick again. I'm not treating myself well. I've been drinking the last 2 nights. I got us apple cider vinegar tonight and eating junk food. I got a bunch of inexpensive food. You know, I'm gonna eat myself into the poorhouse. I got like cheese, a lunk of cheese for like $6. You know. Anyway, so 9 minutes. So yeah, I'm here working on kind of. I think I'm on like number 30 or whatever on the second one, which is alphabeticals. So yeah, let's go and maybe listen to some more Montesquieu. So that's my video for today. I'll work all night long. Hopefully, if I work all night long, I can finally finish it, and then I'll look at it. And so tomorrow will be a training day, hopefully. Then it was so warm today too, so it's gonna be awesome to get on the ride. But I can barely ride that triathlon bike. I was over at my mom's house because I picked her up at the shop, and I brought it to my mom's house to show it to her. And the tires were a little bit down, but I was like barely able to ride it. So I think I'm gonna go on my first bike ride on the regular bike. Anyways, I'll just talk 10 minutes. Talk to you tomorrow.